as fast as possible. Then thanks for those of you who have subscribed. Thanks for the encouragement and thanks for the push. For those of you who have been trading Forex, the synthetic indices, the crypto, whichever pair you are trading, please note that if you are scalping the market, you always scalp when the opportunities are intact using the mobile strategy. But if you want to make profit consistently trading synthetic indices, currency pairs, then get the linear strategy. This strategy will help you to make profit consistently. It will help you to grow little accounts to a reasonable amount in no time. And again, it will help you to understand how Forex market operates. It will tell you that there are areas you don't even take entry at all. You have to wait for price getting to a particular area. So this strategy will help you to understand the psychology behind taking wrong trades. One, it will also help you to understand how you can manage risk, and it will also alert you on areas of entry and exit. And these are the major things you need to understand as a Forex trader. The reason why most of you are still losing trade is because one, you don't have strategy in place. Secondly, you've not understand the full concept of what price really does. So for you to build yourself and get all this knowledge, then you need a strategy. You can be using this strategy and at the same time learning Forex, because what makes Forex sweet is when you are earning, it gives you more zeal to do things. But when you are losing, you lose the zeal totally. So please, if you really want to make money on Forex, then don't hesitate to get this strategy. You can use it on your mobile phone. Though there are couples of softwares in place that you just need to install, then watch the video guide on how to use them. So if you want, I'm not saying it's for everybody, it's for those who want to earn consistently. There's money in Forex, but is your strategy strong enough to give you consistent earning? Then if you know you don't have a strong strategy in place, then get the millionaire strategy. You can watch my videos. I recently updated the strategy so that it will enable users to make money with it. Now, if you want to use it on your mobile phone, all you need is to get a VPS, because you'll be able to install that software on your mobile phone with the help of a VPS. The VPS will give you an interface like a laptop or a computer system. So you'll be able to incorporate those softwares in your mobile phone, then you'll be able to track signals with it. But if you have a laptop, there's no need, except probably you just want to have the VPS. Whenever you are not with your laptop, you can still trade. So to get the software, my WhatsApp number is in the description below. Make sure you WhatsApp me to get these softwares, and I'll put you through on how to use them, and you start making profit. It won't take long. If you understand it within a week, within that same week you start earning. If you understand it within a couple of days, within that couple of days you start seeing results. So it's not something that will take so much long time before you start making money. Is that clear, guys? So that being said, let's get into today's activity. Let's talk about how this new strategy works. Now, it's just a simple strategy, mainly for scalping, most especially for those of you who love using your mobile phone. Now, to add this indicator to your chart, you click on this icon at the top. When you click on that icon, it will take you to where the indicators are. The first indicator is moving average with a period of 25. Make sure it's exponential. Then use any color of your choice. Then the second one is moving average 10, exponential as well, any color of your choice. Then lastly, moving average 50, smoothed, then apply to close. Then click on save. Now, like I said earlier on, you can use it on any time frame, but the higher the time frame, the stronger the signal. I'm going to illustrate what I mean by the higher the time frame, the stronger the signal. Now, how do we use this strategy? The first alert you're going to get is the green one crossing the yellow one. So that is the first alert you're going to get. And then the second alert is for a sell, let's look for a sell setup. Okay, now the first alert here was when the green one crosses the brown or gold color. Now the second alert is when they both cross the moving average 50. So when you see this first alert, you should be anticipating for a sell signal, but before you take your entry, make sure you see a close below the 50 moving average. A close below the 50 average, then that is when you take your entry. Is that clear? Then if it is a buy setup, the first signal you're going to get is the cross between the yellow, just like what we have here. When this crosses the green crosses below the yellow, then you take your entry. When price closes above this, then your stop loss will be at the swing low. So you open. So if you had opened immediately price close above, you will have catch all this spike all the way. But please make sure you apply your stop loss so that you don't take a wrong trade or wrong entry. This is another signal here. The first signal is when the green crosses the yellow, then immediately we have a close below. That is when you take your entry. If you had taken this entry at first, then your stop loss should be around here. You will have noticed that price didn't get to your stop loss till the price went below. So, and again, another thing again is don't open too many positions. Don't open too many positions, please. Avoid it so that you don't get striked out due to inadequate due to small equity. So when you are opening, probably you are using below $20, every trade should not be below more than one. Don't open more than one position, and don't increase your lot size. That is one. Then make sure you avoid pairs that are too volatile, because if you are trading on synthetic indices, don't try using all these boom and crash, especially when you have a very small account, because the spikes can be very massive at times. So that is that. Then if you are using it on probably 1 hour time frame, now this is where the signal issue comes up. Let's go to a point. Now this is where we have a close. This is where we have a cross. At some point, price came up. You can see that it was trying to give us a cross around this axis, right? That means the green to cross the yellow, because they never crossed. The only cross we got was a buy cross, which is this one. Then when price came up, your stop loss will have been here. Probably you'll have taken all the way to this point. So if you kept holding, price wouldn't have still get to your stop loss till you make all this buy. But this was for a sell. This was the point price crossed. That is the first alert. Now the second alert was when price closed below, which is here. So which means you will have taken up to 2 hours candlestick or an hour plus. So which is going to be a massive result. So please always make sure you understand where price give you the first alert. This was our first alert, which delivered, and this was our first alert for sell, which also delivered. So if you are doing it, make sure you take note of the alert. The alert is the green one crossing below the yellow one. So you can't compare the cross of 1 minute to 1 hour. So whichever time frame you choose to use, make sure that you are very conversant with where you got the alert from. Is that clear? Make sure you are very clear, because you might be taking the wrong alert. Yes, you might be taking the wrong entry alert. For this sell, this was the alert here when that green cross. Do you know that price still sold before it later went up? Now, at what point did we get a buy alert? This is it. If you had open buy, you buy. So make sure you check very well. Please, it is very important so that you don't come to start complaining that the strategy doesn't work. And if you want a good result, I suggest you use a higher time frame. 1 minute is too noisy. 1 minute is very noisy. Whichever pair you are using it on, make sure you use a time frame that has a very strong alert. Now, in this case, this is where we get the first alert for sell, and I said until it crosses below. So this is where you will have taken your entry. You get it? So that is it. Never you take alert signal first. When it crosses, don't open immediately. Let it go below the 50, indicating that indeed there is a momentum for down. Then apply your stop loss to the areas necessary. So that is that. But mind you, if you want something concrete, don't hesitate to get the millionaire strategy. This is a buy alert here. This is where you open your trade immediately, price close above. So whichever pair you are using it on, be conversant with areas of alert and areas of entry. The first condition is you got the alert first. You will now wait for price to go immediately either above the 50 or below the 50. Then you take your entry and apply your stop loss to the area. This is a simple scalping method. A very simple scalping method. So please, if you have not subscribed to this very moment, kindly hit the subscribe button and put on the notification bell. That is very, very important, guys, please, so that we can grow this channel as fast as possible. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.